What kind of stuff did y'all buy as far as food?
What did we buy to eat?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What did you have to buy?
We bought sugar. We bought rice. We bought oats. And she'd buy, if we didn't have enough dried beans, she'd buy dried beans. We got navy beans,
Salt.
and pinto beans most of the time. We didn't know what the Great Northern beans was for a long time. We never seen them.
But you'd had to buy salt,
Yeah, we bought salt and sugar, baking soda,
flour.
and baking powder. Because that's what she had to use. She made a cake.
Yeah, but you had to buy flour too, right? You didn't grind your own flour.
We had to buy plain flour. We didn't have cake mix. No way self-rising, nothing.
Yeah.
First time they got the dope, we didn't know how to use it anyway. It was just odd. When I was 14 to 15-year-old, I stayed with my grandmother, and I made a cake every week. I baked a cake every week for my grandpa and my uncle's lunch baker. They just worked at the Klondike mines. And I'd have to bake a cake. And I think I still remember that old cake recipe.
No kidding.
It was.
Well, let's hear it.
Make 2 layers. It was a cup and a half, 3 cups of flour, a cup and a half of sugar, a cup of butter, and 3 eggs, a pinch of salt, did I say the milk?
No.
I think it was 2 cups of milk, I believe it was. It made 2 big layers and it baked them in a skillet, big sheet metal skillet. It wasn't an orange skillet, it wasn't a tin skillet, it was kind of like sheet metal.
Was there any vanilla or flavoring or anything like that?
Yeah, she always wanted lemon.
Lemon.
I didn't like lemon flavor, but she made lemon flavor. And we had to make the icing. You use 2 cups of sugar and a cup of milk, and you cook that, a pinch of salt. You'd cook it until it formed a soft ball and put it in cold water. And that was our cake ice.
No kidding.
It was good.
Huh. So what kind of lemon flavoring did you use?
It was just, she bought it from somebody come through selling stuff, Watkins, I think.
Oh, okay. So like a Watkins lemon flavoring or something. Was it a
They
powder?
come through- yeah,
Powder or liquid or?
They would come around.
Was it a powder? The flavor?
It was liquid.
It's liquid.
In a
Okay.
glass bottle.
Well, I might try that someday.
Well, it's good.
Huh.
You cook it. They cook that milk and
No water, just
butter.
milk.
You put butter in it. Put about a half cup of butter, I think. And you cook that till when you put it out in a cup of water, cold water, it'd be a little soft ball.
Oh, you're talking about the ice.
Uh-huh.
But now the cake you said was a cup of butter, right?
It was 3 cups of flour, I believe it was.
Yeah.
To make them 2 big. I think it was. I'm pretty sure. She didn't have a measuring cup.
Yeah.
She had a teacup.
3 cups of flour and a cup and a half of
Cup
sugar.
and a half of sugar, and supposed to be about a half cup of butter melted, but it was a little more.
Okay. But then you also would have had to add baking powder and all that
Yeah,
stuff,
baking powder, baking powder, sugar,
right? And salt.
and a little bit of salt.
Yeah,
Now,
pinch of salt.
I used sweet milk. I didn't use buttermilk to make the cake,
Okay.
so I didn't have to put no bacon. So
And you said 2 cups of milk.
yeah,
Okay. Well, I've got it on here.
but now you always had to have that lemon flavor.
Huh.
It's 3 eggs, cup and a half sugar, 3 cups of flour. I think it's 3 cups of flour. Of course, there's wasn't a regular cup. And 3 teaspoons of baking powder. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of salt, about a half of a teaspoon of salt. And then that flavor. You just beat it up.
What kind of oven did you cook it in?
Cooked it in a wood stove. I don't know what the temperature was.
What, depending on how hot the fire was.
We just cooked. We just knew how to cook.
Yeah.
We just knew when we got it hot, put cake in there, you cook.